You can breathe now. Hello everyone, so this video is about binge eating and I so recommend you to watch this video till the end. I have translated these perspectives in such a way where you should be able to understand the message that I'm trying to convey if you watch the whole video. Enjoy the video. We are an accumulation of all the experiences, of all the ways that our bodies, our minds has reacted to certain circumstances. We perhaps reacted from pain, with resentment, with abandonment. Picture a younger child version of ourselves with its arms open, like asking and craving and shouting for recognition, for approval, for validation, for attention. We have thought ourselves that we have no time for it, that we would rather do other things. We tend to forget that there's actually so much that we have to take responsibility for within ourselves. And it is in this responsibility where we will find our soul once and for all. Because this empty void that seems to feel so unbearable and so limitless is actually an invitation from light. It's an invitation from spirit to root ourselves in a deeper recognition of who we truly are and who we came here to be. But we have taught ourselves so much and limit ourselves to hold ourselves back from expressing and giving validation to this place. Focus is so important here because everything in this universe, everything in this reality that we share is based on focus. Where our attention goes is where the energy flows. Everything is energy, so where we put our attention to, we get that back in return. So where we focus from which aspect, so if we focus from a place of abandonment, lack, wound, pain, fear, whatever it is within ourselves, we got thought to repress, and we got thought to not give attention, it will play itself out through us until we finally get its needs met by looking and turning inwards and face it. Face the invitation, attend the party, attend the light, attend the liveness of who we are, to regain back the life that we truly want. There is no other freaking way. There is no other way to fulfill the need, to fix, to get rid, than to finally be there and be kinder to ourselves. When I was younger, I had a partner, and I'm not judging this. I was 15, 16, and that was my first travel to Asia. I spent 4 months with her at that time, and we lived together. And I remember now later in my life that I got told a lot that I was overacting, like I am OA, I'm being too dramatic. Now I realized that it was a reflection from the pain, and she got thought that it's not okay and that it's wrong to express yourself in a way that she truly wants to express. I got thought that it's not okay to use my voice, that it is not okay to speak up and express for myself and my needs, and to not agree with things that I actually feel that are wrong. We have tolerated things in our lives where we later think like, how could I ever do that? We need to forgive ourselves for that, because there was nothing wrong, and the fear that we had played a role to protect ourselves. We did not know better. That was the love that we were working from at that time. So when we say that it is wrong, we are actually invalidating and separating a valuable part of our inner child, of who we are, from its nature. We are resisting this part, thus creating the distance and the pain of the separation from love itself. Because we, as love, who we are by nature, the peace and the neutralness, is pushing it away by its own resistance. So that's why the more that we tell ourselves the stories that we are hard on ourselves, we are repeating the guilt trips that we have because we took certain actions. By saying that things are wrong, but that we are doing the wrong things, actually make things thousands times worse. So what to do here is to be more aware of how we relate with that part within ourselves. And instead of saying things that this is not good, this is wrong, don't say it at all and just remain present here and now. And say things such as, here, I care for you. I am here, it's okay. You are safe to feel this way. Thank you for sharing how you feel. Thank you. Say those kind of things, and you will feel that this part will just warm up into the glowing participation of light that everything is. All emotions, resentment, bitterness, fear, all these things are part of the same spectrum we call love. All the colors are part of the same spectrum we call love. So lately it has been a big journey for me to not give my authority and that I need approval and permission from other people to use my voice and to express or act in ways that I feel that I need to act. To give myself permission and these aspects that I have learned to condemn, that I've learned to suppress. I say aspects because who we are, it's so much more than just this physical body. Our auric field extends 6 feet or maybe even much more into this physical shared reality that we are living in now. So we have given into the condemning of these various aspects and personalities and parts of our inner child, our most complex being that we came to explore, that we came to create with and express and give attention so it can deliver its fruits that the world so desperately needs. Now I want to come back to binge eating because the same as other, I wouldn't say addictions, but just ways to cope and soothe this feeling and try to fill this void that we have within ourselves. We try to find it externally and try to bypass the very attention-giving activity of remaining present and give ourselves that right attention that we deserve in a moment. These addictions could even be trying to find attention from other people to validate that void within ourselves. We can be addicted to place our own self-worth on women and treat them as material. Porn, usually men do this a lot, there are women too. Smoking cigarettes, using psychedelics. Now, here's the thing with binge eating too. There's nothing wrong with it. When we were younger, this was my case, I always felt this underlying energy that I was not allowed, that I didn't have permission to be creative, whilst we are all incredibly creative. So this is again another part from my inner child, that wants to create, that I learned to condemn. So do you see that there are so many aspects of our being in which we relate to in various ways, which in the end only need our attention? So my message is here. There is no other way to regain the power of yourself than to become that power by turning inwards and to give it a chance to acknowledge how it feels from the eyes of our unconditional love in this present moment. And I know it can be very uncomfortable to do something different than the autopilot, than the story that is playing out. Go to the store, get the food. It can be very uncomfortable, but I promise you, the more you practice presence, the more you practice coming back to yourself and breathe. Emotion is spirit. Breath itself is spirit. The light is all around us. Life itself is light. It's surrounding us continuously and is always there for us. But are we willing to receive it through the activity of the participation of our fullness in the present moment? Thank you for watching this video. I'm trying my best so much to translate what I have learned in my own progress of regaining my own power into logic, tangible logic for you to understand and to take action upon. Because if there's one thing that has helped me in my progress the most, it's to educate myself. Through understanding, we can train our brain to act in ways other than we have thought ourselves to be in the past, so we can reshape how we look at ourselves, thus show up in the world and become who we are truly meant to be. Please let me know in the comments if this video was helpful. Please let me know if there's anything that you would want more perspectives on. Thank you. you.